This tree has inspired one of my art pieces called Autumn Oak. It's a tan oak that's in the Huddart Park, which is in San Mateo County, along the Skyline Trail. It's about 2,000 feet above sea level, and it's been here for about 500 years, I estimate. The colors of the tree inspired me for the painting, and also other trees around the area like the madrone, the Douglas fir, and the redwood trees. There is a bay tree that is entwined with this oak tree, holding up one of the sides. It's amazing that from a small acorn and a little sprout, a tree like this can grow.
The Great Glass Pumpkin Patch is a collaboration between the Palo Alto Art Center, the Palo Alto Art Center Foundation, and the Bay Area Glass Institute. The purpose is to promote the work of glass artists in the area and also to support the educational programs of the Palo Alto Art Center. If you buy a pumpkin here, you're not only supporting a local artist, you're taking home a handcrafted work of glass art, and you're supporting educational programs at two vital community organizations.
Hi, I'm Dante Drummond. Welcome to Deborah's Palm. This is a nonprofit organization in downtown Palo Alto. It's free for the community to come in this beautiful 1800s Victorian home. And we have all kinds of classes available. And it's really here for women who may be undergoing stress or need some mentoring or take some classes or just have a place to come and have tea during the day. It's just a wonderful environment, a lot of very wonderful ladies and good energy, so please come.
The stories are mostly about animals, but they all have a spiritual and mythological background, so that there is some magic involved, and this age children very much like magic, and they seem to enjoy playing roles and doing things that are a little bit different.
Wake up 7:30, walk to breakfast, bike to school, upperclassmen drive to school, walk from class to class, wave hello to friends, maybe even make conversation. In math, accidentally drop a pencil, bend down to pick it up. Day, normal. Now, try this. Paralyzed, hard to speak, breathe, or swallow. Can barely say hello. Muscles don't work like they used to. Can't bike, can't even walk across the room. Pick up a pencil, forget it. Meet polio.
Guide Dogs for the Blind is an organization that helps blind people have more mobility and freedom in their life.
I've been around the block a few times. I was 20 years old. I turned 21 there. And not the best place in the world to turn 21, you know, because we worked 6-7 days a week, 12-hour days. There wasn't much else to do other than get drunk or nothing else, read. I read a lot. Let's see if this still fits. I think sort of. It's a bit tight. I gained a few pounds over the years for sure. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad. The shoulders are wider because they're lifting weights. It feels good. It actually feels good. I'm proud. Like I said, I'm proud to have served.
After about 6 years of working in the area there, I just didn't like the area. There wasn't any fishing, so I decided I would try something else. So I put a transfer into and finally ended up in California. I came here in 1952, and things have really changed in the years that I've been here, which are a little over 50, almost 60 years. Because I remember Highway 101, when I came here, was only 3 lanes.
18 feet shorter than the Hindenburg, the Macon and her sister Akron were among the largest flying objects in the world in terms of length and volume. The two ships still hold the world record for helium-filled airships. Both of them could fit inside Hangar 1. The giant clamshell doors were designed to cut wind shear as the Macon and Akron moved in and out. It's so large inside that fog would form at the roof and rain would fall for 5 seconds. Hangar 1 was designated a Naval Historical Monument. In 1994, it was included to the National Register of Historic Places, and in 2008, Hangar 1 was listed as one of the 11 most endangered historic places in the U.S. by the National Trust for Historic Preservation.
And I went outside and we were looking down this way. All the policemen were coming, the fire trucks were coming, and you know, everyone was coming. And I looked down this way and all I saw was like flames going on.
Wow.
Like fire, you know.
God is not lost. Every one of you are going to have to give an account.
Dateline, January 29, 2010. Palo Alto, California. This is Rebecca Saunders reporting. Activists turn out in the hundreds. An unusual thing happened at Henry M. Gunn Senior High School in Palo Alto this morning. Across the street from the school, next to the bus stop, 5 members of a Kansas-based church held signs, shouted epithets, made rambling assertions, and sang a perversion of America the Beautiful. They came to deliver their message that the recent tragedies in our community are a result of our tolerance of diversity.
Although as time goes by, I feel like I've gotten more used to living without him, although it's still kind of an awkward thing, like his room. Every time I pass by his room, I still remember, and every time walking to my house, we still have a bunch of portraits of him up, just so that we'll never forget him. And sometimes, I guess, there are rare times when my family, when me or my sister are talking, and we'll just forget about what happened and we'll just talk about him as if he was still alive. And then when that happens, I guess it's kind of painful because you have to think about what happened again.
My question for you today is, are you afraid of anything? And if not, how do you keep your fears away?
I think fear away. Fear, basically 2 categories. One category of fear is with reasons. If mad dog coming, or place where a lot of the mosquito who carry malaria, then out of fear, some protection is necessary. That's the right fear. That fear is necessary, isn't it? Then another category of fear is just mental projection. So for that, once you open your heart and reach out, I think the 99% of human beings, I think, are nice.